Hey everyone, this is Derek here, and in this video I'm going to be answering a question you might not have even realized you had. How quickly do you bleed out after being knocked out multiple times in PUBG Mobile? And a huge shout out and thank you to Rivals Battlegrounds, who produces some amazing PUBG Mobile content, for allowing me to cast this video. Definitely be sure to check out his channel in the video description down below. So we're answering the question, how quickly do you bleed out and how quickly does that time decrease? So indeed, the more times you get knocked out in PUBG Mobile, the faster you're going to die. And beyond 3 or 4 times, I'd argue it's probably not that useful for a normal squad game. However, in war mode, where you get revived much quicker, well, then it does matter quite a bit more, because it's very possible that you could get knocked out and revived 5, 6, or even more times than that in a single war mode game, depending on where your squad positions themselves and how many times you take damage. So you can see the first knockout was over a minute, the second one was slightly under that, decreases pretty quickly, and by the third knockout we're not even having to fast forward as much. The fourth one we're already down to 24 seconds. This is crazy, and this is why in the final circle or in those final zones, sometimes you'll see a teammate get knocked out and the other teammates in pro teams, they don't revive him because he's bleeding out so fast, because he was already knocked out 3 or 4 other times earlier in the game, and they know that it's just too much of a risk to try to revive him when they only have 24 seconds to do so or less. So how about a 5th time? You get knocked out in 15 seconds. So that's how fast it decreases. So again, he's saying in a single match, most likely nobody's going to get knocked out this many times, because if you are, then you're either playing the game improperly, you've got some amazing teammates carrying you, or your squad or duo is in a bad position and you're probably just going to die. But it's still fun just for a scientific standpoint, to figure this out and to learn how the game handles this sort of mechanic. So you can see up to the 6th knockout and down to 11 seconds of surviving, much less than the over 1 minute that you get the first time you're knocked out. So this also counts towards any friendly fire knockout. So if you have somebody who's messing around with grenades or Molotovs or a vehicle and knocks you out a couple times throughout the game, they're definitely hurting your chances of winning the game, because even if they die or stop doing that later on, if you get knocked out, say 2 or 3 times later in the game, and you were already knocked out 2 or 3 times by a teammate, then you're in a really bad position. You only have seconds to get revived, and you might not even be able to crawl to safety to potentially get revived. You can see by the 9th knockout, it takes 6 seconds to die. This is not sped up. Check out how fast the health is chunking off. That's insane. The health doesn't decrease any quicker as far as interval. It's still every 2 seconds, I think, or 1.5 seconds that it counts, but the amount of health that's getting chunked off each time increases by a lot. So we're almost to the end of the video here. 11 knockouts, 5 seconds, less than 5 seconds to die. Incredible. So again, just a really unique concept for a video, and definitely really well done too, the way he edited this and his dedication just in the time he spent. How the heck do you actually get knocked out? This is 13 knockouts. That means that in order to shoot this video, he had to have a teammate revive him 12 times in a single match. That is certainly dedication to the cause. So in 14 knockouts, it's less than 3 seconds. So you can see there really is no drop off. He dies in 3 chunks of his health. There's no formula where this gets decreased over time. Instead, it just gets worse and worse every time until you eventually just bleed out faster. So here they all are together, and thank you again to Rivals Battlegrounds. Thank you for watching the video. If you found this useful, if you found it helpful, if you enjoy this sort of content, definitely let me know. Give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, consider subscribing if you haven't already for tons more PUBG Mobile content, including tips and tricks, loot locations, drop locations, troll locations, and a whole lot more, always coming soon. So my name's DerekG, and I hope to see you on the battlefield soon, or in my Discord server, which I'll also leave a link to down below. And for those of you wondering about 100K and that face reveal, it's coming very soon. If you haven't already in my Discord server, be sure to submit a question. We've opened an application so you can ask me a question. We're doing a Q&A for the face reveal special. And if I pick your question, I'm probably going to go at it for at least 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm going to try to get to as many questions as I can, because I appreciate everybody who watches the videos and is going to submit a question. But yeah, if you want a chance to ask a question, be sure to head over to the Discord and check that out right now, because that face reveal video, you've got about 24 hours or so to do it. And after that, I'm going to go ahead and review them, and we will have fun. It's a bot command, so it's just an application through the bot command. I'm sure a mod will post over there for those of you who are new to Discord. So thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you on the battlefield soon, or like I said, in the Discord server.